At least 30 Palestinians were killed in Gaza yesterday after the IDF claimed they were fired on by Hamas fighters. Now, Hamas has denied those claims. Now, most of the attacks were in central and southern Gaza. An airstrike on one house killed 10 people, including 3 children and their parents. Now, Israel has killed around 19,000 children and close to 70,000 Palestinians overall since 2023. Also, a video on Al Jazeera, which I think the incident actually took place on the 16th of November, showed a 15-year-old boy lying on the ground after being shot in the back by Israeli soldiers. Now, the soldiers seemed to care less. They were just standing around him, and one of them seemed to take a picture of the boy. Now, at one point in the video, the boy he sat up for a while, but then he collapsed back to the ground. Now, it was said the IDF blocked medics from getting close to the child, and ultimately he died from his wounds later on. And also, the IDF took his body. Now, his mother said that she wants his body back to give him a proper burial. Now, that from yesterday, that was a pretty big number, especially since the ceasefire. But for the most part, as far as I can tell, there have been a couple of Palestinians dying almost every day. It's going from the 50s and 60s number when the war was still going on to like single digit numbers, but people are still being attacked and killed in Gaza, and things are slowed down a lot. So people aren't watching as closely. So I think Israel is kind of taking advantage of that and just slowly killing when they see fit, because they passed some law where they can kind of determine whether how much of a threat a situation is coming from Palestinians. Like they can kind of be the judge, juror, and executioner somewhat, which to me they were kind of doing that anyway, in my opinion. But it's still a lot going on over there. It's just slowed down a lot since the ceasefire. And also, you know, I don't know what Trump's Gaza plan is, but I'm hearing that they kind of want to just take it over. I think what they really want to do is just slowly, ethnically cleanse everybody over there and just turn it into some kind of resort. But for me, I would never support something like that. I wouldn't set foot over there if Palestinians aren't over there. And I hope they don't do that. And I hope we can kind of get a real resolution and really bring peace and let these people live on their land.